have you wondered how you can carry as support? Well, we're gonna show you today. In this game, we're gonna have an inting AD carry that doesn't really play very well early. We're gonna ditch her, and we're gonna show you how to carry your team from the get-go. So let's get started. Hey everyone, hope everyone's having a great day. Today we have another game on our hands, and today we are gonna be going against Alistar and Smolder, and we have Jinx on our team. And so I'm actually thinking about the level 1 all in here, because I'm thinking Smolder is a very weak early game AD carry, and so I can actually look for the cheese with my Jinx here. But I have to be a little bit careful of Alistar, because he's known for headbutting me back into the enemy turret. So right now I'm just waiting for the minions to come. I'm gonna be hiding in this tri-bush here. And we see that on the minimap that J4 is starting bot side, so it's not very good for us. I wish he would be starting top side so he can path towards me here. Okay, so I'm looking. I'm gonna go over here. We're waiting on pings. See how much I have to actually be ping here to get my Jinx attention, because they usually don't know. Okay, I'm taking a turret shot. That's not very good. So now the cheese is essentially over here, because we don't really need to cheese anymore. We have control over the lane, and we'll have control over the lane for the next 3 levels. And that is why we even do the cheese. We don't actually do the cheese in order to get the kill. We do the cheese so that we can get control of the wave. And now in this instance, you want to be thinking about the enemy raptors right here. We see that it's warded. Essentially, the idea here is the Zac should be at raptors right now if he's pathing from bot to top. And because he's not at the raptors, we actually know that he's actually pathing from top to bot. So we have to be very careful around the 3-minute mark, because that's really around the time when the jungler will be ganking us here. So I'm pinging the raptors. I'm saying like, oh my gosh, he's not here yet. So I'm actually looking at the raptors too. I'm like, what the heck? That means he's definitely be coming, and Zac is an opportunistic jungler, so the chances of him looking for a gank is very high, so I'd be very respectful. And ideally we don't want to be hitting the wave here. We want the wave to start coming back towards us. Okay, oh, my Jinx flashed. She didn't really need to flash there. I could have stunned the Smolder and we would have a pretty even trade right there. Okay, well that's pretty good. Okay, maybe not. It's pretty even right there. The wave didn't really crash that hard onto the enemy top turret. And now I'm pinging to be really careful here, because I'm thinking Zac is here, and we see that Zac is showing on the tri-bush. So I'm just pinging the Jinx here, but she is not really being very respectful. Okay, I gotta stun the Alistar now to kite back. But that is really the power of vision and the power of knowing, understanding what is happening around the map. And basically we're reading the enemy jungler like a book, and he's a really easy book to read. So now I just want to kind of stay here, and there's another idea you want to be thinking about. You want to be thinking that Victor could be in trouble, Zac could be clearing his Scuttle Crab, and then looking to be ganking mid lane. Okay, I should be okay here. There is really no damage early for them, so I'm not too worried. I don't really care. So Victor should be a little bit careful, because Zac could be looking for the cheese from the bot side of the mid river. Okay, there he is. He's showing. I should have been pinging him earlier, to be honest, but I was a little bit preoccupied with trying to hold the wave. And now we can look for a back even. We don't really have to stay here, and we want to be looking to go back, and we want to be getting our boots here. And I could have optimized this a little bit better by placing a yellow trinket in the tri-bush before I left, but I didn't do that. Oh well. And now the idea here is we want to be thinking about where the enemy jungler will be again. And right now he should be around the top side. He should be doing his little gromp. And so Jace is actually in a very dangerous position if the wave is freezing top side, because it allows the Zac an opportunity to gank him. And ideally we want to be crashing this wave. We don't want this wave to be frozen on their side, because by that time the enemy jungler could be coming too. So I'm pinging that. The enemy jungler should be at around gromp. And you should be pinging a lot, but as a support, you should be tracking the enemy jungler and be helping your team know where they are at all times. I usually do like 3 pings, so then they'll really understand. Because sometimes when you ping once, they just don't pay attention and just kind of forget. But if you ping 3 times, they'll be like, oh, okay, that's a very, very intentional ping here. And it's going to take a little bit of practice from you guys. So you guys just have to do it. And even if it's wrong, it's good to at least get the hang of it. And you can always like look at your match history. You can spectate your match history in your games later down the line and be like, oh, okay, that wasn't correct, or that was correct. Okay, so I went in. I don't really like how this Jinx trying to trade on the Smolder when I was hitting the Smolder. Okay, I'm just gonna walk back. I should be okay here. Okay, I'm gonna stab the Alistar. Okay, that wasn't very good by me, and it wasn't also very good by the Jinx. She shouldn't have walked up. When I started trading on the Smolder, we should have both started walking backwards. And now I'm pinging that J4 needs to get out, because the Zac should be bot side. And now I'm going back bot lane here. And actually I'm literally telling the Jinx that you don't have to go on the Smolder. When Alistar goes on you, you can just walk back, and that's perfectly fine. Okay, there's actually a kill here. I'm gonna look for the Zac. Okay, Zac has a little blobbies. I can actually pop it. Okay, I'm not too afraid of them because they aren't very strong early. My Q, I have one more auto. Okay, now I'm just gonna walk out. Feels really illegal right there. And now we're just gonna get more XP, and we want to be hitting level 6, and we want to be leaving this Jinx here. She's not playing very well, and from how she is playing the early game and being not very aware of where Zac is, and not really having an idea of like how to play the 2v2 matchup, we don't want to be overstaying here. We basically want to fix our wave and then leave her. And then here I'm saying in the chat, I will fix wave and then I will leave. I will roam basically. I don't really want to be here any longer than I absolutely have to, and I want to be snowballing the other side of the map now. And so she shouldn't be dying anymore. If she dies here, then that means our roam was definitely the correct decision. If she like keeps herself alive, then you want to be considering maybe there's a chance to help her. But the idea is that if your AD carry can't really help herself with a fixed wave like this, and she just keeps dying, then she's not going to be carrying anyways in these games. And now what I'm doing here is I'm trying to set up for some vision control over this river side. We see that Victor wants to back, and we're actually assuming that Zac should be around top side now because his blue buff is respawning soon, so he should be clearing his blue buff. Gotta be a little careful. We're here just to catch the wave. We don't really want to fight without J4. We're not that strong, but they're not that strong either. Okay, we see Alistar. Okay, Alistar is aggressing a little too much. This is fine. There's nothing for us to take here. We see Zac is top side, just like I said. He got the blue buff, and now he wanted to gank for the Heen. It didn't really work out, and that's okay. I'd be a little weary that Alistar could have a potential roam here. I didn't really ping this roam. Okay, never mind. So you see him? He had a chance to really go up the river to gank the Victor here. Okay, a 1-for-1 trade is absolutely fine for us. And now I'm thinking, okay, I need to go up. I think the wave should be in a good spot for my Jinx because they're pushing. And now I want to be helping my J4 on the Void Grub contest because both top laners are dead. And so we want to be the difference maker here. We want to be the reason why we can get the Void Grubs. Okay, so now I'm here. So I walked through a ward, so Zac knows I'm coming. Okay, and now I'm walking back down here. Basically, we were threatening to fight him and kill him. By showing up there, he knows like, okay, well, I have to back off. And when he backs off, we're like, okay, our job is done. And we actually want to be going back down to bot lane here. So I'm trying to hover. I don't want this Jinx to be too close to the turret just yet. Okay, I'm looking. Okay, I'm actually zoning the Alistar. The Alistar, I think, saw me. So I'm zoning him to make sure that he doesn't dive my Jinx. Okay, I'm here, this is fine. So this allows the Jinx to at least get the farm and not be too afraid of being like dove under the turret. Okay, now I'm looking mid. Okay, Alistar roam, took the opportunity to roam, that's really good on him. And now I'm looking for my opportunity cross map on the Smolder. Okay, Smolder flashes, and that's perfectly fine, that's really good for us. We lost our mid laner, our Victor's not doing so hot either, so this isn't very good. And I would say that this is still a very even game here. Okay, just to be a little careful, assume that Alistar is still in the area. We want to look for the Zac. We have Jinx behind us, so we can look. Okay, he doesn't have E anymore, so we can look for him. He doesn't have a way to escape. I flash in Q. There we go, very nice. And it's all about looking for opportunities right there. See how tight the window was right there? When the Alistar was ganking mid, I was like, okay, well, now Smolder's alone. So there's a small window of opportunity for us to look for our own gank, for our own play right there. And that's why I took the bot lane play with my ultimate. Now I want to back. I want to be backing. I want to be setting up for the dragon. I'm actually thinking we are decently strong. Thinking like it's possible that we can actually contest for this dragon. And now Victor pings that he doesn't have sums. Okay, so that's really good to know. So he is actually in a power trough. So it's not very good for us here. Oh my gosh. We don't really have control over bot lane yet either. So we have to be really careful. We want to look for the R if we can. Okay, this is warded. Oh, actually no, she gets stunned. We chain this. This forces her ultimate is really good. We don't actually have to chase anymore now. Now that she doesn't have ultimate, she is really weak right now. And this gives us an opportunity to contest for the dragon. Okay, want to be a little careful that Zac could be in the area. Okay, we see Zac. Okay, they're diving my Jinx here. I have J4 with me, so this should be fine. We want to look. We want ideally get the Smolder here. Okay, I want to W him. Oh, this is so awkward. Oh, I can't get him. Oh, I have Q. Okay, got him. Nice. We want to get the passive for the Zac. Okay, we don't really need this kill because we already have our 3 kills, folks. Remember, if we can get 3 kills in the game, we are essentially rolling. We are steaming ahead, and we want to be giving the next 3 kills to our teammates. And so now we want to just do the dragon. There should be a free dragon, yippee. Victor should be a little bit careful because there's an opening for Alistar to roam onto the Victor mid. We don't really have good vision in that area, and Victor doesn't have summoners. It's a small window, but he doesn't take it, and that's fine too. And we want to be helping him fix the wave. See how I didn't back right after dragon? I'm thinking about the wave. I'm thinking like, okay, maybe Jinx needs my help to fix this. You see Alistar's there. He's doing Hex Flash. And I want to be getting some more Ruby Crystals for the survivability here. Because they don't really have too much damage right now. And Ruby Crystals are really helpful. So now I'm going back bot lane. I want to be looking for the Smolder. I can't just ult right here because Alistar just knocks me away or combos me. I can't just get chunked too hard. So I'm pinging that Alistar could be potentially roaming again to mid lane. So I'm pinging again. I'm trying to make sure he absolutely knows. And he's like pinging like he's gonna stay by the Raptors, which is really good for us. Okay, and I'm just hovering. I'm thinking if Alistar shows, I'm gonna go for the Smolder. Okay, we see Alistar's ganking his own lane. I'm gonna gank my own lane with him, buddy. Okay, he doesn't know it's a gank on a gank here. Okay. And this will cancel the play right here because Alistar's like, oh, okay. Okay, now I'm pinging the Ahri. I'm like, what are you doing, dude? Ahri is coming. And she doesn't see it. She's not paying attention. So now I'm out. Okay. Actually, my Victor is coming, but Jinx dies, so it gives Ahri an extra dash. I don't have the damage for this Alistar. He's ultimate. Just a little pokey poke, and we're out. I'm just out. There's nothing else to do here. So it was actually a gank on a gank on a gank, basically. And on another gank, because technically Victor was coming too. That's pretty funny. It's very interesting here. But the idea here is we had to be aware of what's happening. So I was saying like, okay, Ahri is coming, Jinx, but she wasn't really paying attention, so that wasn't very good of her. But that's okay. You can't really control your teammates in League of Legends. You just have to play by like what happens, like what is the current state of the map, and how do you ping to communicate as effectively as possible. Okay, so I want to get the Smolder. Okay, he's not getting out, buddy. There we go. And now we don't want to overstay because we can assume that Zac might be coming bot lane. Just gotta be a little careful. And the reason why we can assume Zac is coming bot lane is because he just did a gank top that kind of failed. And so he really have like only a few camps left. He has his Raptors left. So ideally he'll be positioning to come to clear his Raptors. And now what we want to be doing here is we want to be looking for the Rift Herald. And I'm seeing that Zaheen is kind of far up. So I want to look for a gank on the Zaheen. I don't want to show her just yet. I don't walk through the lane, so I'm wrapping around here. He doesn't really know, I suspect. Okay, and we see that Zac is shown, Alistar is shown, so this is a fine gank because he's alone. Have stun. There we go. I might eat for the little extra damage, and now we want to be pushing. We see that Alistar showed bot sign, so this is fine. There's no one coming for us. I'm going to put a ward here just in case. And now we want to ideally take this turret here. Okay, so just extra gold for us. And our Jinx kind of died, but that's okay. We're not really playing around her. She's not doing too hot in lane, and we don't expect her to be able to carry this game, even if we did play around her. And ideally, we should have given the kill to our Jace, but it didn't happen. That's fine too. You can always use the kills anyways. So now I'm going for the Ahri here. I'm seeing there's a potential for a fight. Jump her. There we go. And now we want to be pushing, want to be looking to push the mid lane turret here. We can't really get this turret. They'll be up in time to stop us. We might be able to get a little bit of plates here. Okay, this is fine. Jace can have it. And now I'm pinging the Rift Herald here. I want to be a little bit careful because Alistar just back, but he will be coming back soon, real soon here. Okay, there's Smolder, there's Alistar, and there's a potential that Zac is also in the area. Now I'm pinging the Zaheen here. I'm like, if this Zaheen pushes up too hard, we're going to gank him again for a second time. Okay, Alistar jumps. He ults here, but I'm going to go for the Smolder. I don't jump the Alistar right then and there because there's no point because he ults and it mitigates a lot of our damage. Okay, and I'm seeing Zaheen is really far up. He should not have been pushing that turret. That's really disrespectful. Basically, I ulted in front of him to cut his pathway off so he couldn't get out. Okay, there we go. And now we want to push this way. We want to fix it. And we want to be looking for the bot lane dragon here. We want to be looking to take the dragon. We are late, so we have to be really respectful of them because we don't have control of our own jungle here. Our bot side jungle is no longer ours. It's really their jungle. We can safely assume that Alistar has everything warded in our bot side jungle. Have to be a little careful. This is why I have to be a slow play here. I slow roll them. Okay, there we go. Okay, we want to get the Ahri. Stun him. Hey, good combo right there. And we should be able to win this fight now. They don't have a lot of damage and Smolder is dead, so really they should have no damage here. There we go. And that's really interesting in this situation because they don't really have any damage, but they keep looking for fights because in their heads they're like, oh, this is how my champion works. This is how Zac works. This is how Alistar works. So they're thinking like, okay, I should go in. I should look for a fight. But you have to take into consideration of how your team comp works here. They have less damage than us because they do not have a J4. A J4 is typically stronger in the early to mid game. and so is Jace. We have two champions that are strong early to mid, and they just keep fighting us when they have like a mid to late type of team comp here. Okay, Alistar was just a little bit caught out. He's probably like, oh my gosh, you can do that? And also, Pantheon is a very, very strong early game champion, so that's why I'm pushing all these fights happening. Okay, I flashed for her. That was actually a really bad play by me. I should not be flashing for that because I know she had ultimate, but I did it anyways in hopes I could get the kill. That was a huge blunder by me because in my head I was like, okay, there's no way I can really get the kill unless my team follows up perfectly. But that is a low probability play because really a very low percent of the time will your team actually follow perfectly. Will they actually maybe flash forward after the Ahri and kill her with you? And you don't want to be making those plays anyways. That was my bad. Even though I didn't die, it was a terrible play because now I don't have my flash for the next play. And now I'm here, I'm trying to defend the mid turret. I don't want them to really get the mid turret. Mid turret is very, very important in containing them, in preventing them from really starting to put a vision on our side of the map. Okay, so now I'm looking to set up for vision again for the Baron side. And when there's a lot of downtime, you want to be putting vision around the side of the map that has the objective coming up. So now I'm here. I'm really just trying to keep the Alistar from entering the side and try to obfuscate the vision. I don't even know if I'm using that word right. Oh my god. Okay, I'm looking, I see that J4 is fighting. You need to be very patient, wait for me. Okay, I'm zoning the Smolder, he can't aggress. And because I zoned the Smolder and they all backed up, we can actually go for the Alistar right there. That's really good from us. And we can't really do the Baron here in this situation because the timer is a little bit off here. It's going to take 10 seconds for the Baron to respawn, and by the time that Baron respawns, they'll all be up and they'll be ready to come, and then this will become a 5v5 once again. And we don't want to be doing Baron if it's going to be a 5v5. We ideally want to get 2 picks and then be doing the Baron. And I'm literally saying the chat can't do it, timing is bad, and I'm saying I will set up for the dragon here. And so now I want to be moving my vision from the top side to the bot side here. And now I'm telling the chat, get Ahri Smolder first because they're the damage dealer. So we really should only be focusing them and really ignoring the Zac. So I'm looking to see if I can get the Zaheen here. If we can get a kill here, then it really helps us control their side of the jungle. We can't get the kill and that's perfectly fine. We don't have our Jinx. Our Jinx is top side. That's really dangerous by her. She needs to be getting out. Oh, what is my Jace doing? Oh. Okay, my Jace is also caught out, so Jace dies here. This is not really good for us, but we have to really update our mental on what is happening in the game. So now I'm pinging that I want to get Zaheen, but I'm being pinged off. The J4 is like, oh, I'd rather get the red buff. And if he pings you off, then you're just like, okay, I have to respect that. And I have to just like cancel my attempt to try to kill Zaheen. And again, you have to be updating your mental like every couple of seconds, just be thinking about how the game state has been changing over and over again. And now I'm out of wards. I want to be backing. I want to be getting a fresh set of wards and resetting up vision around the river and their bot side jungle. And we see that Alistar is clearing the wards right there, and we see Zac is clearing, so really we don't have a lot of good vision, and I'm a little bit late. This is a little bit bad by us, but we didn't have Jace and we didn't have Jinx anyways, so there was nothing we really could do there. We have to slowly aggress, we have to slowly assume they're in this area, and notice how we're not just fighting instantly, we're just slowly pushing our vision and trying to get them out of here. We're trying to kick them out, like, get out of here, guys. Okay, this is pretty good. I'm gonna put a pink right there just so I can clear everything so they can't see anything in the game. Now I'm pinging that they could be in the tri-bush area. Okay, they're not. That's really good for us. Okay, be a little careful. I want to put a vision ward behind the dragon pit so I can see that if they're coming in or not. And now we're pinging that there's a possibility they can do Baron, but it's actually really low that they can do Baron just because they don't have enough damage. So that's why I wasn't too worried. And now what you want to be doing is like, okay, well, all the wards is bot side, and now you're saying like, okay, well, all those wards are pretty much just useless. So what we want to be doing is we want to now be pushing the wards top side here, and I want to be backing. I have no more vision, and so I'm like saying I will reset for more vision, and I want to make sure that they don't sneak a Baron here. So I'll be a little careful. Okay, this should be fine. They can't really do the Baron. We see that Smolder and Alistar are mid lane. I want to be slowly pushing my vision from the river into their jungle, and so we always want to be starting our vision push by putting a ward in that bush around the mid lane, this bush right here. Okay, I see that Jace is fighting, a little awkward, and this fight is like extended. I should be able to help him. Okay, and wow, we got the Zaheen passive. That's like GA right there in stun. Okay, I hit him. Oh, Ahri ults. Okay, this is not good. Okay, now I want to look for an out. I got a flash. I got a flash as a little speeder pull. Okay, we are out. We do not want to overstay, and that was a little bit overstaying when his GA was reviving. You can actually say it was a mistake to actually stay even when he had the GA revive proc right there. We should have just left. Kind of greedy by us. So now what we want to be doing is we want to be going back to what we were doing. We want to be following our system and have faith in our system, have faith in our abilities and how we play the vision game. And we want to be looking to push them out of the river first with our vision, and then push them out of their own jungle, so that if they try to take their jungle, we start killing them. Okay, I want to cue the Baron. Oh, okay, I missed right there. That's fine. Be a little careful. Okay, we can't actually just walk in there because we don't know where they are. We just have to be a little patient for everyone to show first, because we don't have Jace, so we can't really aggress into the river. Okay, this is a little bit awkward because I don't want to be doing bot side at all. Okay, this is fine. Okay, we do not want to fight this. We don't have Jace. Okay, Jace is teleporting here. Okay, we can actually zone them out. I really don't like this fight. Okay, and now we want to be clearing. We want to be clearing to try to get control of this river area. And we see that Zac was a little bit low. So, oh my gosh, they're starting it. This is really awkward. I would never start this normally, but I don't know if they know. Okay, they do know. They do know. It's kind of obvious, isn't it, guys? Okay, this is risky. This is not a good play, by the way. We're gonna... Oh, Zac's coming? Okay, yeah. Okay, now we want to go for the Ahri. Okay. This is the fine. We're actually winning here. Gotta go for Zaheen. I gotta stop the Zaheen from killing my Jinx. Okay, I don't... Oh, okay, go for the Alistar. Get the reset for the Jinx. That's really good. Oh, Jinx Rocket. Oh, okay, nice, nice. We get the Smolder, we get an ace on them, and we get the Baron. But even though we did that, that play was not very good. It was very risky. This was like a high risk, high reward play by us, and it just happened to pay off. But let's say the enemy was just a little bit more coordinated, and they slow rolled us by just waiting for the Baron to really chunk us down, and then they were more coordinated. They could have won that fight. That fight was a lot closer than it seems. And so I normally wouldn't even make those plays, but dang, that call was so fast. I didn't have enough time to react. And then the Baron got taken down to such a low percentage of health. I was like, oh my gosh, we gotta finish this. But that's not a good play. Even though the results say one thing, that doesn't mean it was correct. And now we want to go back to setting up for Dragon. So you will have games where you're going to make these plays and it's going to work out. And you're going to be like, oh my gosh, that's such a good play. It worked out. That doesn't actually mean it's a good play just because it worked out. It could just still be a bad play, but the execution was like not bad. Yeah, be a little careful. They're in an area we do not have Jace here, so we can't actually fight. This is not a good fight because it will become a 5v4 essentially. We want Jace to push top, and so now our job here is just to waste their time. We want to be within the range of them, but not really allowing them to engage on us. So we see that Zaheen is backing. We want to cancel the Ahri's back. Okay, this is good. Okay, so now I'm just hovering. Alistar's like, oh, are you gonna go for that wave? Nope, nope, we're wasting your time. We're only pretending to go for that wave here. Now we see that Zaheen's back. That's really good. And they're backing up, so now I can ward. I can put a ward behind the dragon. And now I'm zoning. I'm trying to zone. And Alistar's like, what am I doing here if my Zac is here? Okay, that's really good for us. And now we want to go pushing. We still have the Baron buff. Okay, this is bad here because now we don't have the Jace. So the game state has to be updated in my head, in our heads, when our teammates are dying like this. We have to be like, okay, now we can't really aggress too hard. If Jace was alive, we could have still gone for the next inhibitor turret for bot lane, but because he died, we're like, okay, it's kind of risky to keep going. So it's actually better to back in that instance. Okay, and now I'm pinging there. I'm saying like, okay, now we want to be looking for the vision game again, but now we want to be looking for the vision game around top side. And one reason why is our top side turret is really weak right now. There's only one plate left, but also the Baron is spawning in 2 minutes. We are using this time to really ward up their jungle, so they won't have control of their jungle for a really long time. And we're basically being efficient with our warding. We're basically trying to control their jungle until Baron spawns, and then even when Baron is spawning, they'll have a hard time going into their topside jungle. Okay, gotta be a little careful. I'm putting a vision ward here so that we see them coming to try to flank us. Okay, this pink ward might have been a little bit of a mistake here. I can't control if they can hit it or not. Okay, that's fine. I'm just putting another ward down. It's a little BM, honestly. What I should have done is I should have put a ward behind the wall so I can see them in their base. Okay, I'm gonna stun the Zac, burst him. We see that Zaheen is teleporting, so I have to be aware of that during the middle of the fight. Okay, I want to help the Jinx, but I don't really have my stun just yet. And now we want to leave there's no point for us to overstay, so I'm flashing out. I could have easily just kept fighting there, but there's no point because we're winning across the map. We see that Jace is bot side, and because he's bot side, we can like aggress now a little bit top side. And now I see that there's 2 bot and there's gonna be 2 top against us, so there's really no point to overstay. I'm looking, I'm constantly looking, see I'm looking, I'm like watching the mini map and watching, see if there's an ult opportunity right there. If there is an ult opportunity, we're going to take those and we're going to kill them. When you're playing Pantheon, a lot of your decisions and plays are global. You want to be playing like a map-wide game here. You see something happening on one side, you want to be looking for opportunities maybe there or maybe elsewhere on the map, because you have the far-reaching global of your ultimate. You have control over a lot of areas of the game. So I'm looking at Jace, I'm seeing that he is hiding in the bush, and I'm imagining that he's really strong, so I'm looking to ult bot lane to do a 2v1 on the Zaheen. And again, this is about making global plays here. Okay, we see that Ahri is teleporting, so now I'm pinging that we gotta run away, guys. Okay, he's getting flanked. Okay, I'm gonna stun him. I want to get out. I still have my E here. I'm gonna use my E to block some of the damage. Okay, I'm really tanky here, so they can't really kill me that easily. Because Alistar's like, I hate this Pantheon. He's so tanky and deals so much damage. Okay, I'm out. I don't really care here. Can't really help my teammates. I have no health. I have really no options to do anything here. Oh my gosh, my Jinx is just dead here. That's not ideal, but that is the chaos of solo queue. You're going to have very chaotic games. Even though you are super ahead, your teammates, they might just think they're ahead too, and they might try to do these goofy plays and then they'll die. So what I'm thinking about doing now is like, I want to be setting up for the vision around the dragon area, but I'm actually going topside and to put some vision around the Baron first, because I actually can't control the Baron right now. I'm actually afraid they're going to start the Baron. So these vision wards are more of a deterrent than anything. I'm not really warding to do the Baron. I'm warding to like stop them from starting the Baron, because now they see that they're on vision, they're less likely to start it. And now I'm thinking I want to really be getting the Elder, and what I'm doing here is I want to place at least 1 ward at the Baron pit so I can see in the event that they do the Baron. It's a little tricky because they put a pink ward there. I'll drop a ward here. Okay, that's too close. That's too close to the other pink ward. That's not good. We don't really want to fight them for Baron. They can't really do the Baron. It's a little tricky here. We want to ideally clear that pink ward, but it's a little dangerous to go in. There's the Alistar. A little bit tricky here. Jinx is not with us. Jinx is literally hitting a Scuttle Crab for no reason, but that's okay. Okay, we see that they're all mid lane, so now we can actually aggress bot side. We can have the threat. So now what we want to be doing is want getting control of this area. We want to be getting control of the bot side jungle so that we can have control of the Elder. Okay, we see that Ahri is top, so they're not really going to be fighting for the Baron. They're not really going to be starting the Baron here, which is really good for us. And now we have complete control over their bot side because we are assuming that they're all back or at base here. Okay, Zac goes in. I'm going to try zone. Okay, they bought us a little bit of time. Gotta be a little bit weary here. Okay, you actually start putting some vision here to ensure that it's really hard for them to get in here. Okay, and we're gonna be fighting them. See how Jinx and Victor are poking the Alistar? We're basically fighting them tooth and nail for every inch of property here. Okay, so now I see that Jinx and Jayfra started the Elder, and now we're just kind of zoning. I'm just like being really annoying here. I'm like, okay, if you're gonna get too close to me, I'm gonna stun you. Jace flashes. I want to zone the Zac. You want to be looking to stun the Zac. I'm going to use my E. They can't do anything. We got the Elder, so now we want to turn. We want to absolutely fight in this situation. Really good. Want to clear the Zac here. And now this should be game here. I'm going to ult bot lane to end as soon as possible. And that's kind of like how you want to fight in that situation. You want to be delaying them, and you want to be really keeping them a distance. You want to keep them from going into the Elder pit. Okay, hope you guys enjoyed, and like and subscribe if you enjoy this type of content. Have a great day, everyone.